Hey there! Today we're making the classic Hong Kong spam and egg bun. You know, the traditional bun that you typically find at Chinese bakeries that a lot of us grew up eating. But if you've never tried it before, then you're going to be in for a treat. These buns are sweet and savory, soft and moist, and are perfect for breakfast or an afternoon snack. Here's how to make it. Let's start by making our eggs. Reheat your oven to 275 degrees Fahrenheit. Then crack 6 eggs into a bowl. Add in your milk and season it with some salt. Then add in 1 teaspoon of vegetable oil to the eggs. Now beat and whisk the eggs until everything is well mixed together. Then, take a strainer and strain the eggs through it to remove all the impurities to give you that nice even shape at the top of the eggs. Now, pour the egg mixture onto a square non-stick baking pan. I'm using a square 7x7 square baking pan, but if you don't have a square baking pan, you can also use a bread loaf pan as well. Now, bake the eggs in the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes until the eggs are cooked. Then, once the eggs have cooled down, remove it from the baking pan. Divide the eggs into 6 portions and set aside. We're going to start off by making a Tangzhong, a thick gelatinous mixture comprised of flour and water that is cooked over low heat. This is going to give our buns that incredibly soft texture that customers rave about at the bakeries and helps our bread remain soft for days and not turn into a brick. In a small saucepan, combine your water and flour. Heat the mixture under low heat while constantly stirring it until it turns into a thick gelatinous paste like this. Now, remove the Tangzhong from the stove. Transfer it to a small bowl or dish, cover it with plastic wrap, and store it in the fridge until it's cooled off, approximately 30 minutes. Next, in a large mixing bowl, combine your bread flour, sugar, table salt, instant yeast, milk powder, an egg, and the Tangzhong from earlier. Turn on your stand mixer, give it a quick few whisks, then slowly add in your milk. Continue mixing everything for 3 to 4 minutes and then add in your room temperature butter to the dough. Now mix the dough for an additional 9 to 10 minutes and then transfer the dough to a large, slightly greased bowl. Add a little oil to your hands and then shape the dough into a round ball. Place it back into the large bowl and cover it with plastic wrap or a towel. Then let it proof in a warm place for about an hour until double in size. Now while our dough is proofing, we're going to prepare our spam meat. Open a can of spam and slice 6 medium-sized pieces of spam. Likewise, you can also substitute the spam with a cheaper luncheon meat option if you're broke like me and spam costs 2 to 3 times as much as some of the other brands. Or if spam is not available in your area. Regardless of which option you choose, we're going to cook the spam or luncheon meat on a heated pan. On a heated pan, add some oil to it and cook the spam or luncheon meat on medium heat until both sides are brown. Then remove the spam from the pan and set it aside. Once our dough is done proofing, remove the plastic wrap and transfer the dough to a floured working surface. Degas the dough, then shape it into a round ball. Now, weigh the dough on a scale and then divide it into 6 pieces. Once again, weigh out each piece to get equal portions. Then shape each piece of dough into a round ball. Now cover the dough with plastic wrap or a towel and let it rest for 15 minutes to relax the dough. After 15 minutes, take one piece of the dough and roll it out into a rectangular shape. Now add in your egg and spam that you made earlier, on top in the middle of the dough. Then, wrap each end of the dough over the spam and egg so that it forms a rectangular square shape. Seal the ends of the dough by pinching the ends together. Place the buns on a baking tray lined with parchment paper. Cover it with plastic wrap or a towel to prevent it from drying, and then place the tray in a warm environment and let it rise for about 35 to 40 minutes. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, prepare an egg wash by whisking one egg with a splash of milk together. Apply the egg wash to the buns. Then, sprinkle some sesame seeds on top. Now bake the buns in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 15 to 60 minutes until the top is golden brown. If you don't care about calories, then these buns are going to be your new best friend. They are incredibly soft and savory, and taste amazing when freshly baked from the oven. Do you know what time it is? It's time for me to stop talking and to eat one of these buns. Here's another recipe that I think you'll also enjoy.